Today we're gonna go check out the hottest cafe in LA right now. I'm not the one that's giving this cafe the title of being the hottest in LA. The internet and the community has already given this cafe the title of the new cool kid cafe. So also celebrities have been seen here multiple times. Drake has been seen here. The Biebers, Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber's seen here multiple times. I've heard Tyler the Creator was here. I'm very excited to go check it out with you guys. I've already actually been twice, but I'm gonna go today with you guys and review it and try some drinks that I've never tried before. And yeah, it'll be a little cute coffee date. I got super lucky with parking today because this cafe is it's in the big street where like the Melrose Trading Post is, the Pink Wall's a few blocks down. It's really in the heart of Melrose, West Hollywood, but this cafe is kind of like tucked under more of like a neighborhood street where all the houses and residential units are. So I'm parked right by the cafe. It is right there. Alright, let's get caffeinated. The coffee shop stands on its own small building with lots of wood and sunlight, which screams LA to me. There are benches inside with additional seating and tables outside. I love how the chairs are kind of thrown out there. It's so carefree of them, but it's giving, if your kids want to hang out, go ahead, but if not, y'all can go home. We're back with the drinks. I had specific menus in mind that I wanted to try, but I think they've changed their signature menu around a little bit because I couldn't find some of the menus that I wanted to try. I decided to try 3 drinks with you guys. We have the matcha latte, and this is like their signature marking, signature cup design. It's literally just a sticker, but how minimal and cute is that? But this is the iced matcha latte with oat milk, and I sweetened it with their vanilla bean syrup. I think they make their syrup in-house. This one is their signature vanilla bean latte with oat milk. I believe this used to be called the Spanish latte. It's with condensed milk, a lot of cinnamon, and I'm not sure what else is in there. I really want to try the matcha first before we get into the coffee. Interesting enough, I think LA is my favorite city for the coffee scene. Obviously, Korea has some of the finest cafes and Korean people go crazy for coffee. But for some reason, whenever I go to Korea, I kind of hyper fixate on the desserts more than the coffee. So I normally get the craziest dessert with just black coffee to like balance it out. So I don't have big memories of tasting like amazing, life-changing coffee that I just like crave every day. But in LA, I don't eat dessert on an everyday basis. Even if I do, I get like the most basic like slice of banana bread. So I have a lot of places where the coffee is to die for, personal opinion. So I might have a lot to say about this coffee place when I review it. Anyways, let me shut up and drink this. Okay, first of all, their drinks are very small, and I've recently learned that a lot of cafes stick to smaller sizes so that people finish it quickly, and when people see the empty cups, they think, wow, it must be good. And obviously, they make more money. It's good. It's good. I think if you're a beginner to matcha, you'll like this because, especially with the vanilla bean syrup, it kind of tastes like melted green tea ice cream. And I don't taste a lot of matcha in here. It tastes like sweet milk sweet matcha milk, matcha flavored milk, which is not good. I wish I could taste a little bit more of the earthy matcha in there because I'm personally a big, thick, flavorful matcha latte type of person more than like ice cream matcha. Anyways, let me stop drinking that so I can get to the other drinks. Next we have the vanilla bean latte. I'm so excited for this because I have a couple of vanilla bean latte places that I love, and I really want this place to kind of be up there with them. That is very good. I can definitely feel the quality in the vanilla taste. They even said it themselves that they take pride in their vanilla bean syrup that they make in-house. You know what? It's good. What's missing though is like the thick oat milk taste in a vanilla bean latte that I like. It's not as nutty as I like it. It almost has like a burnt taste at the end, like burnt coffee bean slash almost like caramelly. That might be their coffee bean. It's good. I would rate it 7.5 out of 10. The matcha I would rate it 6 out of 10. I'm really excited for this one. I'm gonna mix it in a little bit because at the top there's so much cinnamon. This tastes so sophisticated. It's very deep. The flavor is so deep and flavorful. When I take a sip of this, it's so like thick. I don't know if you guys know what I mean by thick coffee, but I love thick coffee. I can feel the thick coffee going down my throat. Like I can feel the liquid going slowly down instead of just going. This is really good. It's just, I can tell this is gonna make me super jittery. It is cinnamony coffee with thicker type of milk inside. It's the type of taste that you can kind of imagine yourself, even if you've never tried a Spanish latte. Wow, this is really good. When I rate a cafe though, I want to rate it on the ability of me coming here every day. Can it be my new everyday cafe? This place, I would say no, just because they had a drink in their signature menu that was like salted caramel iced cappuccino or something like that, and I actually really like that, and I could get that drink every day if I maybe got it half sweetened instead of like their full sweetness, but that's not on the menu anymore. So the next best thing I would say is a Spanish latte. I can't drink condensed milk every day. It's not even like a fitness reason. My stomach just cannot handle it. So I cannot drink that every day. This latte, vanilla bean latte, is good. Is it good enough for me to come here every day? No. The matcha, not my favorite matcha. I would say though, the place is so, it's like the perfect scaled cafe for celebrities to come without being completely mobbed. They get their publicity for the day, and they can still get their coffee pretty quick in and out. I get that, and I think that's why celebrities show up here. I would come here if a friend was visiting and we're in Melrose shopping and we need coffee. I would come here because it's cute. You can post it on your Instagram and the coffee is pretty decent. But that's my review. Let me give you guys some other recommendations of things to do here. Obviously, if you come here during the weekends, there's Melrose Trading Post. There's Buffalo Exchange, which is a pretty good thrift store. There's Adidas store right by. There's Bandier, which is athleisure wear based in LA, I believe, so it might be worth checking that out. Vivienne Westwood, and Vivienne Westwood only has like 3 stores in USA, and LA is one of them, so I'll go check that out. There's Set Active that is worth checking out as well, because Set Active is based in LA and they only have store here. There's Brain Dead Studios, which is another brand started in LA, and they have a offline store that's also very cool. There's Round 2 and 2nd Street, which is another like thrift store but more cool kid version. There's Crossroads Trading, another thrift store. Wasteland, another like more bougie thrift store. What else is around here? When you go up a little bit more towards West Hollywood, there's Byredo. I heard it's Byredo. There's Golf Wing right by Community Goods. Very worth checking out. Palace. There's a Kith store. There's so much shopping here. There's also Air One pretty nearby if you want to do the full LA routine and go to Air One and get a sushi sandwich. Okay, you know what though? One last thing. I would come here to people watch because the people here are very cool. They're very well dressed and their conversations might be very interesting for you to eavesdrop. I'm not telling you to do that, but personally, if I can hear things, I'm not gonna purposely block it out, so I hate to admit this, and I didn't tell you guys this, but I didn't eat anything before all of these drinks because it's 11:30 right now and I have a lunch plan with my friend at 12:30, so I thought it would be dumb for me to eat something and I wouldn't be hungry for lunch anymore, so I just drink those milky drinks away on an empty stomach, and now I'm like buzzing around. I have so much unnecessary energy this AM, and my stomach is like swishing around milk in my stomach, and it's making me feel not so good. Don't be like me. This is Chloe, matcha connoisseur.
It's good.
It's good?
I like it. But it's very, it's different from like other matchas. Like it's not just like simple syrup, it's like vanilla syrup.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of basic.